I just wanted to say a few words about the kit we use to do disabled detecting. Although I don't actually do the swinging or the digging, that's where Wendy comes in. Wendy never used to be a detectorist. I've been a detectorist for 50 years, and I've had lots of different machines. And I was quite happy with my old machine, and I knew it inside out, but it just wasn't working trying to follow Wendy with headphone leads, and she got the controller on the actual detector itself. So I had to come up with something else. The only thing I could think of was using an xpdeus2, which is completely wireless. Obviously, everybody knows that. You can remove the controller off it. Wendy doesn't deal with the controller at all. She doesn't want to deal with the controller. She's not interested in doing that. She'll do the swinging and the digging, and she's happy to find things, but she doesn't want to change the settings. She doesn't want to adjust anything. So I do everything like that.
And just to say though, it keeps you involved. If
yeah,
I did all that, you wouldn't be doing it, would you?
Keeps me more involved in detecting by being able to adjust all the settings for different ground and do the the ground balance and whatever needs to be done, sort of thing. So and I'll be honest, I think if Wendy had to do everything, I don't think she'd probably want to do it. It'd be like it'd be too much for her, sort of thing.
But if I did everything, you'd literally just be sat in your chair.
Now what we didn't know, this was a complete gamble, because I couldn't find anything online about anybody that was using an xpdeus machine, wireless machine, whilst in a power chair, because the power chair's got electronics. It's got 4 motors because it's 4-wheel drive. So there's a motor on each wheel. So there's a lot of potential electromagnetic interference, both for the xpdeus2 and also for the power chair. So we didn't know whether they were going to interfere with each other.
We did have visions of when John first turned the XP on, of him just spinning round in a field.
We thought that anything could happen, really, but I decided to take the gamble, and the only way to find out really was to actually do it for ourselves. So I bought the xpdeus2 and tried it, and I'll be honest, it's absolutely perfect. You do sometimes, if Wendy comes very close to the chair, and I'm driving along, with the joystick sort of thing like that, because the motors are turning, you do get a little bit of interference. But to be honest, we've got, we're used to it. We don't do anything that causes any interference, and it works absolutely spot on, perfect. So for anybody that's disabled in a power chair and they want to get involved with metal detecting, there are ways to do it, and I would recommend getting an xpdeus2 and having the controller on your knee so that you can alter things yourself or
and
whatever.
Be involved in it.
So you're involved in it more, and So a big thumbs up to xpdeus, because it's a fantastic machine.